Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Star Trek. Picard breakout actor Todd Stashwick would play Liam Shaw again, but only if Picard's proposed spinoff, Star Trek Legacy, is done properly. Stashwick's captain Liam Shaw, the commander of the USS Titan A, was killed by the Borg in Star Trek. Picard Season 3's penultimate episode, Todd Stashwick and Star Trek. Picard Season 3 showrunner Terry Matalas teased that Liam Shaw would somehow return if Star Trek Legacy gets made. After 2 years of hints, Todd and Terry revealed at STLV Trek to Vegas in August that Shaw's comeback would be as an emergency engineering hologram or a shologram, Stashwick quipped. Trek Movie asked Todd Stashwick 5 questions about the actor's new gigs, hosting Halloween Double Take for Shout TV and his upcoming Dungeons & Dragons charity night with Star Trek actors in November. Regarding coming back as Shaw in Star Trek Legacy, Stashwick says, "I'm there." Star Trek fans would agree wholeheartedly with Todd Stashwick that Star Trek Legacy can't be anything less than what was promised at the end of Star Trek Picard Season 3. This includes Terry Matalas as Legacy's creative visionary, as well as the actors playing the crew of the USS Enterprise G on screen. Watch Trek Movie's full interview with Todd below. At STLV Trek to Vegas, Terry Matalas also revealed that he has written about 30 pages of Star Trek Legacy's pilot, which would see Jerry Ryan as Captain 7 of 9 and Ed Spelliers as Ensign Jack Crusher reunited. Matalas also hinted Klingons would play a role in Star Trek Legacy. After Star Trek Picard Season 3's acclaim from critics and audiences, Terry Matalas joined Marvel Studios to executive produce Vision Quest, the return of Paul Bettany as the heroic synthezoid Vision. Todd Stashwick is also playing Paladin in Vision Quest. Meanwhile, hope remains alive that Paramount Skydance's new management, which is prioritizing new Star Trek movies and TV shows, will reconsider green-lighting Star Trek Legacy either as a TV series or a theatrical feature film. Yet Star Trek fans would concur with Todd Stashwick that any continuation of the USS Enterprise G saga that Star Trek Picard Season 3's finale setup has to include all of the crucial elements and people in front of and behind the camera for Star Trek Legacy to work. The stars are aligning once again in the Star Trek universe, and this time, it might be for the long-rumored Star Trek Legacy. Following the conclusion of Star Trek Picard Season 3, fans have been buzzing for months about a possible continuation focusing on the next generation of heroes aboard the Enterprise G. Now, one beloved Star Trek veteran has made it clear. If Legacy happens, and it's done right, they're ready to warp back into action. The statement, simple yet electrifying, "I'm there," has sent waves across Trek fandom. It's not just the promise of another show. It's the signal that nostalgia and storytelling still have warp drive left in them. After Picard wrapped up its critically acclaimed 3rd season, showrunner Terry Matalas teased fans with the idea of Star Trek Legacy, a potential continuation starring 7 of 9 Jerry Ryan as captain of the new Enterprise G. The finale was practically a backdoor pilot, giving 7 her command, setting up Raffi as her first officer, and even including Jack Crusher Ed Spelliers as the special counselor aboard the ship. The idea of continuing the story of Picard's new crew, blending the old with the new, immediately captured fan imagination. Petitions, online campaigns, and fan-made art exploded across social media with hashtags like #MakeStarTrekLegacyHappen. But despite the enormous fan enthusiasm, Paramount has remained cautious with no official green light. That's why when one of the franchise's fan-favorite stars recently said, "If they do it right, I'm there," it reignited the warp core of fan hope. The actor in question? None other than Jonathan Frakes, the man behind Commander William Riker, and one of the most beloved figures in the Star Trek universe, both in front of and behind the camera. Frakes has long been an ambassador for Star Trek spirit. He's directed episodes across multiple series, including The Next Generation, Discovery, Strange New Worlds, and Picard. His fingerprints are on much of modern Trek's visual and emotional language. So, when he says he's interested in returning. If the story honors the franchise's values and tone, fans listen. "I'm there," Frakes said during a recent fan convention panel when asked about Legacy. "If Terry Matalas is behind it, and it's done with the same heart and respect that Picard Season 3 had, I'd beam aboard in a second." That's a big deal, considering how Frakes has balanced his directing career with selective acting returns. His portrayal of an older, wiser Riker in Picard was widely praised, warm, nostalgic, but still sharp and commanding. Seeing him back on the bridge, even briefly, reminded audiences what made Star Trek, The Next Generation's legacy, so enduring. So what does done right actually mean for Star Trek? Legacy? For Frakes and many fans, it's about more than just continuity. It's about storytelling that honors Star Trek's moral backbone while evolving it for a new era. Matalas proved in Picard Season 3 that he understands this balance. By uniting old favorites, Picard, Riker, Troy, Worf, Beverly Crusher, and Data with fresh faces, he created a sense of passing the torch without erasing what came before. Each character got closure, yet the door was left wide open for the next generation. If Legacy picks up from there, it could explore new moral frontiers. The weight of leadership on Captain 7, the Federation's evolution after years of crisis, and the dynamic between Jack Crusher's idealism and the crew's realism. Frakes' willingness to appear again, possibly as Admiral Riker, suggests that the mentorship and legacy themes could deepen further. Imagine Riker guiding Seven through her early captaincy, two figures shaped by different eras of Starfleet, learning from one another. It's the kind of intergenerational storytelling Star Trek excels at. The fans' rallying cry. What's unique about the legacy movement is how fan-driven it is. Star Trek has always had passionate followers, but the campaign for Legacy feels particularly unified. Fans from every corner of Trek, from DS9 to Voyager to Discovery, see Legacy as a way to bridge decades of canon while exploring the unknown. The actors' "I'm there" comment became a rallying cry online, with thousands of fans tagging Paramount and CBS to finally make it happen. Even other Trek alumni chimed in with supportive messages, praising the potential of a show led by 7 of 9. Terry Matalas himself has acknowledged the fan pressure, expressing gratitude but also reminding everyone that these things take time. "If fans keep showing their passion," he said earlier this year, "I think Legacy can happen." The world of Star Trek still has many stories to tell. Why the time is now. Frakes' statement also underscores a crucial truth. Star Trek is in a transitional phase. With Discovery ending and strange new worlds thriving, Paramount needs its next flagship show, one that connects Trek's golden past to its streaming era future. Legacy could be that bridge. It carries the familiar faces fans love, the tone of exploration and diplomacy that defines classic Trek, and the cinematic quality modern audiences expect. And with someone like Jonathan Frakes, an actor-director who embodies the franchise's DNA, on board, it would have both heart and authority. His behind-the-camera experience could even help shape the series' tone, much like how he helped Picard Season 3 find its emotional rhythm. The future of Starfleet Legacy. So, will Star Trek Legacy happen? Officially, it's still in limbo. But every passing month brings more hints, subtle teases from actors, producers, and the ever-watchful eyes of Trek fans piecing clues together like a Federation investigation. What's clear is that there's demand, there's a vision, and now there's a growing list of veteran actors ready to return, if it's done right. For Jonathan Frakes, that condition is key. He's seen Trek at its best and at its most misguided. His "I'm there" isn't blind enthusiasm. It's a vote of confidence in storytelling that respects legacy while embracing progress. In the words of Captain Riker himself, it's about boldness, about knowing when to take the next step forward. And if Star Trek Legacy dares to do that, with the same blend of optimism, courage, and human connection that define the next generation, then the final frontier may just open wide once again. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.